Hello everybody, Titan Gamer Dude here. Welcome to my 2023 Sora matchup chart. Alright, where is he? I'll try to keep this under 30 minutes. And it's probably going to be over 30 minutes, but let me actually make a new tier, because I was kind of in a rush doing this. Add a row above. We are going to Sora matchup chart. There we go. We are going to color this one white. Alright. Sorry for the humming noise, but it's hot out and I have my fan on. That's just how that's gonna go. Let's see. I think Banjo's 50-50, normal 50-50. Eggs and nade setups are definitely annoying. Getting off the ledge is definitely annoying. Can't really gimp us, but ledge pressure is very good. Just some random kill moves like F smash being ridiculous. Forward air being strong, although it's a little slow. Berry setups are annoying. It's definitely not. I'll put it slightly, just very slightly in Sora's favor. Until like Brigo Blaster, forward air stuff is done to us. In good Wonder Wing callouts, it'll be slightly Sora favor, just slightly. And then like, fair, nair off stage works so well against the character that it just kind of sucks. Heavy yet small, good dash speed, but initial dash. I think it's very slightly Sora favored. It's not bad for Banjo at all, though. It's very doable. Bayonetta. This is a slow matchup. I'm putting Cat 50. This is a slow matchup. We have to play Bayonetta very cautiously because her burst options and ABK is ridiculous. She can witch time if you spell ignorantly, which can lead to a lot of damage. She can go off stage and pressure edge guard. Her neutral's mediocre, but her damage output and positioning she gets off of it is so explosive that it kind of doesn't matter. We have to play really slow and cautiously. Bats within, also exploiting her disadvantage can be annoying because she's got so many options and mix-ups. So we have to make sure we're on point with that. She is a fast faller though, so nair and fair combo her relatively well. Especially like nair 1, nair 2, fast fall, and then like up B, F smash. Even with bats within, it's still annoying for her because she's light and tall and she can die early. Crom. I think this is a chaotic 50-50 currently right now, unless we start optimizing nair, fair, and gimp situations, which we pretty much kind of have, I think. I'll put it maybe it's either here or here. Put it where you wish. I'd put Crom there. Bowser Jr., I think that matchup is a little more Sora favored. Side B is annoying to deal with at neutral. Exploiting the character's disadvantage, like trying to juggle the character with up airs, is a little annoying because side B he goes so far horizontally that it's annoying, and then like can jump out of it and then fastball air dodge, or like use another double jump. Good air speed. F smash. The character's ledge trapping is pretty good too because F smash can just 2-frame and kill. Back air is strong. Forward air lingers and is strong. Character's juggling is good. Up air is fast. And yeah. This character's kill power and decent normals make it to where it's not undoable. Even though the character can get kind of gimped called out with like fairs and nairs. The character's ledge trapping is pretty good against Sora. And it's very annoying. Cloud. I'm definitely inclined to put this either here, or here. I'll put it here, though. Cloud's range supersedes ours. So it's a little annoying playing around back air. But we can burst him with like dash attack, or we can have a Blizzaga ready to like stuff him out if he tries to do it too much. But even when he's not doing it, his win condition is charging limit and then, getting it and then playing the limit mind game of when he's going to use it. We have good juggling on Cloud. Edge guarding is definitely in our favor. He can kind of make us explode a little earlier, though, than we can to him, unless we optimize the combos. So because of that, I'm going to put it in minus 0.5. It's definitely not bad. It's definitely very doable. You're just going to be careful. Heck, if you want to put him in chaotic 50-50, you can. Falcon. This is definitely a chaotic 50-50. Yeah, spells kind of annoy him, like Flip Faraga and Blizz, for example. Because of his slow out of shield options, we can kind of press buttons on him, but his buttons are really safe. Back air is safe, nair is safe, falling up air is safe, down air is safe. So it all depends on who gets to hit first and who can extend and keep their advantage as long as possible. We do have the offstage edge, though. We can gimp him easier than he can gimp us. So that's definitely good. It just depends on who gets bursted down first or who shields first. Who gets hit first, pretty much. Pit, I think the better punishes on landing with his arrows are a little worse, even though Side B's stronger. It sends at a worse angle. I think I'll put that one in definitely plus 0.5. I'll put Pit in normal 50-50. Good buttons, fast frame data. Arrows being used to chip us off stage when we up B or side B it's so important because it means if we're caught off stage for an extended period of time, he can charge the arrow to kind of mix up when we're supposed to nair or fair it. Because of the offstage chip we take, it adds up a lot. And we have to be directly under him to abuse him with up air or nair and fair, because if we're on the side of him, down B will just stop us. It'll cuck us out of our hitboxes. Dash attack killing at high percent is important for Pit. A 50-50 in the corner with down throw or forward throw, like down throw, up air, forward air, or instant reverse air versus back air is important. Or just going for the F throw, it's so good when we're on high percent. Or just down throw, that's a down throw, or down tilt into up air. This character's juggling isn't bad either. You can kind of let us land and then like go for burst in like nair, back airs, dash attacks, dash grabs, run in down tilt. We have good buttons to contest him. Even though our buttons are a little slow, we definitely have buttons to contest him. And he can definitely be pressured off stage with nairs and fairs and spells, because his up B doesn't give him a hitbox, so that hurts him. Daisy / Peach. This is a chaotic 50-50. If Peach has the combos down, it hurts. When she hits us with her aerials, it hurts. Float conditioning is very good against Sora. Since we're both kind of slow in the air with high air acceleration, it's all about who gets swatted out in the air first. We do have the range advantage, but it's kind of made up for from Turnip, because Turnip is ridiculous. If you don't interact with her, like sometimes she'll just go back and pluck a Turnip and use Spell Cycle, and sometimes it's just in her favor if the combos are down so well. Both for light and can just die off stage, on stage. Yeah, it's very good. We do juggle her well though, because she doesn't just land for free. So yeah, Corrin. I think this is another 50-50. Corrin's range is bigger than ours. Landing against this character is always a problem. So simple down throws or like simple falling nairs, fairs, and up airs can lead to a lot of damage, and we're forced to just drift to the ledge and get ledge trapped by a character we can't just ledge jump against because up air or back air will catch us. Neutral air can just catch rolls, and we just neutral get up, and then they play the mind game there. We can kind of do the same thing to them, though. During recovery, though, their up B can be countered relatively easily. Actually, I think because of that, and because we have good juggling on them too, with slight edge off stage, I think I'm inclined to put it here, but yeah, I think I'd put it there. We just can't mess up that much. But if you want to put Corrin like here or here, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind it at all. Diddy Kong, I think I'm going to put this character here. Banana is really good. Unless you're playing really, really passive with spell cycling, which you can definitely do, which can probably put it here. Diddy Kong's annoying. Small, make monkey flip, command grab mix-ups. Banana confirms are definitely annoying. We can live a little longer than usual unless we get hit by banana like F smash or like banana dare off stage, but that shouldn't be happening. We should be recovering well enough to avoid it. Yeah, I think he just goes here. Also, it's deceptively difficult to gimp Diddy Kong because barrows can be one of the best recoveries in the game. Donkey Kong, I'm going to put Donkey Kong. I don't believe it's a +2. I believe he's +1. Good range, back air, amazing juggling, cargo throw, DI mix-ups at high percent, kill buttons and back air, YOLO up BI to shield like for nair fair pressure. Sometimes DK punch killing ridiculously early and being -4 on shield as just a comeback mechanic is crazy, and this is a shield breaking mechanic. We do gimp this character off stage fairly easily though, so the whole point of the matchup is you just want to get this character off the stage or get them juggled above you and you can abuse the landing. But don't sleep on the character because the character is explosive. Dr. Mario, I think is going to be the first one in around +2. Spell cycling is annoying for Dr. Mario. Getting comboed by Sora is annoying because getting put off stage is dangerous. The character's recovery isn't the greatest against Sora. It's really exploitable. So we can just kind of go off stage Faraga, Thundaga, Blizzaga, fair, nair, back air, jump off, run off stage, up B, and we can just hit this character over and over and over and over, and it sucks. This character does hit hard though, so if you get hit, you can be comboed and you can die early, so be careful. But we can definitely cheese them early too. Fox, -2. This character's pressure is ridiculous. This character stays outside of our range and then bursts in with like short hop, dare, full hop, fast fall, short hop, fast fall, do nothing mix-ups, and it's scary. We're light and we don't take a lot of damage. It doesn't take a lot to kill Sora, and Fox can like just start going for like dare up smash stuff at around like 80, 70, 90 and can kill us earlier than usual. And getting off ledge against Fox is a chore. Thankfully it doesn't get much from grabs, because we can just drift the ledge. But if he hits you, his reward is so high and he can kill early so well that it just makes up for it. Duck Hunt. Spells go toe-to-toe with Can and Clay Pigeon, Bullcrap, and Gunman. We can play the got hit by fair, fair 1, fair 2, fast fall, and then we play that game over and over and over because Duck Hunt is so light and can't really challenge our options in those positions that it hurts a lot. And then during recovery, he's forced to like shoot Can up and then just like up B, and we can clip up B. And while Can is a frame 1 option, if Can's already on stage, he has to take the time to press the B button to get it off stage while we're just clipping him and hitting him. Can being a frame 1 option is annoying, but if we play patiently, we can get around it. I think it's slightly Sora favored. Hero, this matchup, I'm inclined to put this matchup here or here. I'm inclined to put Hero here. Zap is really annoying to get around. Dealing with the character's menu mix-ups where, I'm going to pull out menu, and then am I going to just shield cancel it and then have no lag, and then force you to like dash in or do something, and then respond, or have a reprisal ready for you, or just you see the menu, and you see like Flame Slash, Crackle Slash, Kaboom, Sizz/Sizzle, or a buff, has a lot of annoying mix-ups that Sora doesn't have the mobility to really deal with. So sometimes we have to just like full hop, go for like Thundaga or a Blizzaga, or we just have to wait and see what he goes for, then respond. And that's annoying and dangerous when you're playing against Hero. Because if he gets like a Psych Up or a Oomph, or if he gets Acceleratal, all neutral interactions can just be skewered in his favor. Thankfully, we have the range to contest him, as well as better frame data. And it's also really dangerous when what is it called now? There's Frizzle. Kafrizz is on the ready because it can kill at like 60. Like if you're less than not center stage on most stages, it can kill really early. Edge guarding this character depends on zoom. If the character gets zoomed consistently, it's just not going to happen. And if the character doesn't get zoomed, gets unlucky, edge guarding can definitely happen. The character's not likely going to edge guard us, but the ledge trapping is pretty good. And every single hit hero gets on you, even if you shield it, gives him MP. So he's rewarded more off of stray hits than usual in other characters. I think it's like slightly out of Sora's favor, just very slightly. Game & Watch. I think this, I put against Bread Boys Game & Watch online a couple times. I think this is a chaotic 50-50. Yeah, we outrange Game & Watch, and he has trouble dealing with our disjoints, and he dies early. But on the other hand, this character's juggling is oppressive with up air, nairs, and getting off the ledge against this character is definitely a problem. Spells like Faraga and Blizzaga are really good against Game & Watch because they just stuff out the range he wants to like engage in. It's just the ledge trapping and advantage state is so dangerous for him when it's used against us that it makes up for the fact that he's light. Thankfully, though, we can kind of just fair nair pressure his shield. It's spaced well because he has trouble dealing with it with like nair at a shield because he has to drift forward then nair, so we can avoid up B and stuff, which is important. It's just volatile dealing with like smash attacks, like down smash at ledge. It can just be very volatile. Ice climbers don't interact. That's the best way I would describe the matchup, is just don't interact. Use spell cycling, dash past them, like with dash attack, shield cross up, sonic blade. Try to separate the climbers, like always use forward throw, use your quickest throw, don't even pummel. And then you just try to go after the secondary climber and get rid of them. Because the character has a lot of zero depth situations that have mix-ups. On those mix-ups and combo trees on their combo trees that can screw you over. Ganondorf, I'm going to put Ganondorf and +2. Spell cycling wrecks him. Nair fair pressure hurts against him, but he can like challenge with like nair or up air, so don't get too reckless with it. It's just dealing with our juggling and edge guarding that really hurt. Now his neutral isn't bad because he's got decent range he's got good range for character with limbs. Frame data is crazy for the amount of strength he has, but he doesn't combo. If he had combo kill confirms, this matchup would be like +1 or less, but he doesn't. He just has straight hits mostly and hard recall outs. We have hard recall outs too, combos, arcing range, projectiles to annoy him, and we have gimp power against him in ledge trapping. He does have ledge trapping against us too, which is a good thing. He has great shield damage too. I just feel like Sora just does better than him in a lot of the situations that he struggles in. Ike. I think Ike is a normal 50-50. Good range, good kill power. Killing F-tilt on the ground that's safe if spaced is important. Comboing down tilt. Recovery is definitely a little annoying to exploit because you can just recover how side B mix-ups. And he can just side B back to the stage before we can like get Thundaga out or reach him. Aerials are strong, like short hop, fast fall, and just normal short hop back air mix-ups are ridiculous because we're light. It can be difficult to land against this character because dash attack is a prominent like cover your horizontal landing with a strong kill move, or just up air, back air, forward air, putting us on the ledge. Ledge trapping is pretty good too. He's not bad in the matchup. He's not bad in my opinion. Even though spell cycling is nice against him, he's not bad. He's definitely got enough kill power to make up for that differential, in my opinion. Ken. I think this matchup, we just shouldn't interact. It's kind of similar to Donkey Kong, where like if he gets in on you, let me not say Donkey Kong, it's like Ice Climbs, where he gets in on you, he goes for vortex situations, for like Shoryu mix-ups. Like strong Shoryu, you DI, you SDI in, like pop out and then punish him. Or like just like Shoryu, like medium Shoryu, that punishes that hard, but it loses the SDI out. So like it's definitely a mix-up. He's a vortex character who gets and impresses these oppressive close range buttons that are very annoying to deal with. And with his good run speed, he can definitely get in and do work, but he's edge guard fodder with like counter. You can go off stage and just like spell poke him, fair nair him, and it's bad for him there. But he's explosive and neutral despite his lower range than ours. So because of that, I think it's like Sora favor. King K Rool. Spell cycling is really good. We can kind of just like, if counter rain comes our way, we can just like down B it, and then when it comes back, it's our projectile. And we can use that with spell cycling to really screw him up. We can counter up B on stage and hit him back off. His neutral's not bad because he can win the trade game with like forward air, nair, armor through stuff, F tilt armor through stuff. Great grab game too, and we're light so we can die early. But it's one of those matchups where you just get him in the corner and you spell cycle pressure him. You mix it in with like drifting back air, drifting like turn around up aerial, and you just get him off the level, and then you enact countering up B. That's what you do. Or you go off stage, you nair fair him, and you get rid of him. King DDD. Actually, let me just like put him down. Good kill power. If he makes good reads. I think King DDD is +2. Spell cycling really wrecks this character. Thundaga, if he inhales one, the other Thundaga will still come out and hit him. Faraga's hard for him to get around horizontally. Blizzaga stuffs him. We can juggle him. We don't care about his multi-jump mix-ups because our normal jump, our full hop is massive. So we just go up there and we fair him, nair him, up air him, excuse me, and it just hurts him quite a bit. We won't kill him early unless we do like nair 1, like instant double jump nair 1 and nair 2 fast fall F smash or up smash. Let me say F smash because you want to just get him off the level. Killing him vertically is hard. You just want to get him off the level and then continually ledge trap him. Because he's slow in the air, he won't recover high or medium or mid height to the stage. He'll always recover low. So that gives us opportunities like back air, force him to tech. And we can just tack on a lot of damage on him. Now he does have good damage if he's in advantage state with like up air, ledge trapping with Gordo and stuff. We have tools to deflect Gordo for like ledge drop, Sonic Blade, and then cross him up and keep going back to middle stage. Spell cycling, Thundaga clipping through the stage. So it's really annoying for him. Incineroar. This is definitely okay. I believe this matchup is either a +1 or like slightly Sora favored. Revenge reads, if we do spells incorrectly, are powerful. You mess up, you're slightly off with your combos, revenge procs, and it reverses the situation. And then after that, we have to play very cautiously, or we just take 40% from each hit. Like from a tilt, or a back air, or a forward air, or like 30. It can be a lot of damage, and that's damage we don't like taking. So we have to play very burst heavy, very bait heavy, mix up heavy to get this character to shield or respect us. Then we go for like juggles with up air, fair 1, 2, 3, nair 1, 2, 3, turn around back air. We just want to get this character off the stage and then exploit the recovery angles with counter and spells and nair fair. We have to play really patiently though, or we can get blown up. He also has to play, or it also has to play very cautiously. So, yeah. I think the recovery result pushes it over a little in our favor. Joker, here or chaotic even, 50-50. Spell cycling, I'll put in chaotic 50-50. Spell cycling is situationally good. We can annoy Joker off stage. We can kind of kill him if we hit him with an air or a fair. Dealing with him on stage is annoying because his hurt box shifting is insane. Even when he's attacking you with stuff like nair, down tilt, back air, he does not give his hurt box up to you often, even despite your good range. We can challenge the landing. Like downward gun gets clipped by Blizzaga, it gets like hit by Thundaga, and we can just like burst down, dash attack him. This is a matchup where you want to keep him on the ledge and in the corner as often as you can. Because when Arsene comes out, you want to either have positional advantage or you just want to have him off stage, wasting Arsene. His counter against our recovery is kind of good. And Terra Karakarn, that knocks us back a lot. Its hitbox is massive. And it can catch us during up B or side B to the ledge, which is annoying. Because of Arsene, I don't think this matchup is like plus Sora at all. Because that means if he makes the right reads with like Rebels guards and like our upper juggles, he gets a lot of Rebels gauge. And then when Arsene comes out, it's like we don't even want to interact with this. We want to just spell cycle. Just to waste his time. Sonic Blade past them, burst them down, dash. We don't even want to waste our time. We just want to interact with them. So, yeah. Link. I think it's a normal 50-50. Dealing with Boomerang, you Nair, Ferret. You stay out of landing Nair range and you click spells, F tilt, jab, F smash, fair, Nair, 1, up air or back air on landing. He doesn't have a burst option, which hurts. He doesn't have a quick burst option except for like initial dash, jab. So because of that, we can stay outside of his Nair range and sometimes even his fair range, and we can harass him and force him to roll, jump away, either defensively respect us, or try to challenge us, which we can retaliate to. But his kill power is good. He's got like bomb infinites, if the Link player has them, or bomb combos. Dealing with his edge guarding is annoying because bomb is so dominant when used in that manner. Dealing with his left chopping is scary because F tilt's dominant there. Nair is dominant. Forward air is dominant. Rang and annoying stuff is dominant. He can definitely play the game with us. Dealing with his bomb recovery is also really difficult. Unless you have him at like 30%, you can F throw off stage or a back throw, like at 40 to 60, and he can't reliably pull out a bomb safely enough without us chasing him. It's alright though, his left chopping is so good it makes up for that. It makes up for that like minor weakness. Kirby is +1 in my opinion. I've gotten better at the matchup with local Kirby, Cam, that's his name. Fair and Nair are annoying for him to deal with. Spell cycling with like Blizzaga and Faraga are annoying for him to deal with. Dealing with like retreating back air, fair, Nair is annoying for him to deal with. Cross up dash attacks are annoying for him to deal with. It's just very annoying for him to pin us down and then pressure us with his ridiculous CQC. And then like when we have him in the air, we just up air juggle him. We just remain patient. You know, forward air, Nair, 1-2, prop him up so much. We just 1-2 fast fall, and then we put him in an even worse position. We keep going for the juggles. If we get him off stage, he can recover. He can try to recover higher level, but we can cover the options. This matchup isn't +2 in my opinion because if he does get close to us, he can quickly just rack up a lot of damage and kill us early. And there's like fair 1, fair 2, fast fall, and the like down tilt trip F smash, which is a dumb confirm. Because he pancakes on all of his aerial too, if he does hit us, we're forced to play defensively and get away. Or just Sonic Blade away. Short up Sonic Blade away. Or just full hop Sonic Blade away. Onto a platform or something. Ban FD, half platforms available, so you can just always try to like play to the weakness of verticality with Kirby, and you should be fine. Bowser, I think that's +1. I don't believe it's +2. Bowser gets comboed a lot because his hurt box is massive. But he will win trades. We can spell cycle against him pretty well too, because his hurt box is so big. It's really annoying for him to get out Thundaga unless he rolls. Blizzaga can just shield poke him. We can kind of edge guard pressure him too, if like, you know, go off stage, up B facing away from the stage, then Sonic Blade back, or Nair, fair, wait by ledge, back air, forcing the stage text, counter, spells. But the neutral isn't bad because he's fast. Fire burst, shield pokes if you're in the wrong place. A frame 6 command grab, jab is quick. Forward air is massive and kills. You just make some good reads and you can kill us early. So it's definitely not undoable for him. Because he beats us in the trade department and he's fast. Quick, nice buttons. Strong. You just gotta be really careful. Still slight Sora favor in my opinion. Mario. I think this KI 50/50. His combo game is ridiculous. Where Lighten can die early to like up air, falling up on platform, up air, double jump, dare, which is stupid. uh, his neutral is pretty good because he just approaches with fireball, like short hop, fireball, run behind it, or he starts charging flood if you're not going to interact with him, and he forces you to play very grounded. Because if you jump, he floods you, and then you just fly so far, you just lose stage control. And that's annoying when dealing with Mario, because his buttons during ledge trapping are fast. So we can just quickly rack up a lot of damage. But the same thing applies to us. If we're able to out-disjoint him consistently, he has trouble landing. His recovery is in jeopardy of being gimped. It's just avoiding the kill confirms, and avoiding getting up air juggled is a pain. And he's small and hard to hit because he's fast in all aspects. On the ground, in the air with his amazing air drift and airspeed. Yeah, he's annoying. So I think it's a CAC 50/50. Meta Knight, another 50/50. I think it's chaotic. Dash attack is really annoying. He's got a lot of ways to start ladders, and those ladders ladder Sora really well and can kill because he's floaty. But he has less outright range than us. Despite his burst range being better than ours, he has less outright range than us. Juggling him can definitely be a challenge because multi-jumps and dimensional cape and fastball air dodge with his ridiculously fast fastball speed. And punishing dimensional cape can be annoying. So because of that, we have to kill him honestly during neutral. Gimping him can also be difficult. This character can just go off stage and try to aggressively gimp us. And he can kind of wait out our options because he's just got so many options to stall off stage. Or just like, he can go off stage, do nothing, go back up B, snap back to the stage. And then, you know, get back on it and then try again. It's really dangerous. Thankfully, he loses trades. And, he's light. And after ladder percent, he has to play neutral honestly, and then we can just annoy him with projectiles sometimes. Don't do it too much because Dimensional Cape is an amazing zone breaking tool. So, yeah. Let's see. Palutena. If she doesn't interact with you, spell cycle to Blizzaga, and then play the Blizzaga game. It'll space out Nair. It will back air invincibility. It'll just bust through that. How I play this matchup is I just play this matchup really lame. You just spell cycle to Blizzaga, and then you play that. You play that mind game. Because her ground normals are bad. Down tilt's good for 2-framing and corner pressure. But you just DI it out, and then, you know, the rest is history. Edge guarding her is a little annoying, because if she keeps her double jump, and, you know, she has access to warp, she can recover mid, the landing lag on her warp is really low. So you really won't be able to punish her if she warps in the right distances to ledge snap, unless you go for save 2 frames like F tilt. As far as comboing goes, she's a fast faller that has decent hurt box shifting when she's hit, but it still works on her enough to where like Nair 1-2 up smash or up air juggles work really well on her. Because she doesn't travel far or as fast horizontally in the air, when she's pressuring us with like up airs and stuff like that, or just after she lands a Nair, we can drift off to the side of the stage and play the ledge trap game. She's good at ledge trapping though because back air is too dominant. Back air is far too dominant. So, yeah. Because of that, it's just really annoying dealing with her advantage state because she always gets 50%. She gets an easy 50% off of advantage states, usually when we're at, like, 0 to 20. Play really patiently. When you start, like, outspacing her back airs by staying out of her range, the threat range of back air, when you like pressure with like dash in, dash grab, dash attack, Blizzaga, that's when she'll start like trying to go for Tomac mix-ups or like falling Nair mix-ups to go to a scramble or a forwarder for the additional like horizontal range. And you can start challenging her with your aerials again. You're both light and can die early, so just be careful in the matchup. Mewtwo, the tail hurts him the tail hurts it a bit. Because it makes Nair and Fair in like places where Mewtwo is trying to challenge you with the tail dangerous. Because if you clip the tail with Fair or Nair, it gets put in a bad situation. If you hit it with back air, trade is likely going to be in your favor. I think, unless you're like higher percent than Mewtwo. Or up air, it sucks. But dealing with Mewtwo's Shadow Ball during neutral is very dangerous. Spell cycling is good against this character. Dealing with the recovery is annoying because it's a warp recovery. This character's fast in the air too, despite the air acceleration being questionable sometimes. This character can be hard to catch and can just play the Shadow Ball like burst in mind game. That's very effective. And this character is explosive enough to definitely make those reads count. Ledge trapping is also difficult because Shadow Ball can just be held while charging, and you can just hold it, and then wait for you to do something, and then release. Blizaga's great against the tail hurt box. Despite how tiny it is, Blizaga just lingers for a while. So yeah. This character is light and can die from combos too. Like Nair 1, fast fall, Nair 2, up air can kill. Or the up B can kill too. F smash callouts during landing can be annoying for Mewtwo. It's slightly Luca's favorite, but this character is so explosive, and if this character can just get you on the ledge, it can just be evened up, in my opinion. Marth. Local Marth is kind of ridiculous. Shout out to JP8. If you spell cycle to like Blizzaga, it's really annoying for Marth to challenge your range. Despite him having superior frame data, the spells annoy Marth a lot. Just beware when this character juggles you. Up air can tipper fairly easily, back air tippers easily, forward air tippers easily, and it can start leading to a lot of damage if you're not getting out of those situations quickly enough or varied enough. Lucina doesn't have the tippers, but she's consistent everywhere. Marth isn't consistent everywhere, but like when he's not consistent at low percent, that's good because he just goes for frame track juggle situations that can do easy 50% damage or more. And like Lucina will go for like up tilt, in the back air, and that's it. Marth can go for like up tilt, back air, and then like he's still in range to keep swinging at you. So it's definitely annoying. And also, Marth's ledge trapping is better than Lucina's because he'll just play at tipper F's tilt range, and that move is ridiculous at ledge. And then like sometimes they'll go for like retreating Nair or like jump, short hop, delayed Nair 1, 2, short hop, fast fall, Nair 1 in the mix-ups, and they kill early on ledge against Sora. So you have to be really careful. Alright, there's been like quite a bit of time that's passed. Let's speed this up. Spell cycling's great. A burst in dash attack is great. Mixing up your short hop fast falls with your normal long short hop is good against Little Mac. You just want to throw him off the level and exploit his recovery. That's pretty much what you want to do. Don't even go for the juggle. Just go for the exploitation. Fair, Nair, push him off the level, back air him off the level, and exploit the recovery. This character, other than that, you just want to pick a stage with platforms and just don't even interact with him if you get the lead. It's very annoying to deal with him otherwise. Because armored smash attacks, F tilt's dumb, down tilt's quick, unreactable, and he's small. So don't even deal with him. Thankfully he's light and can die early. So yeah, just don't even deal with him. Ness, I believe Ness is +1. The range difference matters quite a bit. We can stay in ranges where our buttons threaten him, as well as like stuff like Faraga and Blizzaga. Don't feed him Thundaga. We can counter his recovery. which is a big thing because he dies so early if his recovery gets countered. If PK Thunder 2 gets countered, he dies early. He can explode us sometimes, though, when he makes good magnet moves. And, like, falling up here into grab, he ledge traps us with quick buttons, multi-hit buttons. Strong, amazing grab. Just +1. I don't think it's +2, but I think it's +1. He can definitely make stuff happen to us. PK Fire is also really annoying. Let's do Lucas. I think this is it can be potentially a normal 50-50, but depending on the Lucas player's combo game and advantage state overall, it can be a chaotic 50-50. This character's Zair, amazing air drift and higher airspeed than Sora, enable him to move in ways that annoys the crap out of Sora. And because of that, he can also do stuff like if you just like short hop buffered Fair 1 or Nair 1, he can challenge you with short hop forward air, and the sweet spot will hit you. And it hurts a lot. It's a little inconsistent because if his reactions aren't on point, you can drift away from him, or he can just Zair you. If Lucas Zairs Sora short hopping, you get put in a really annoying position where he'll Zair, you're still being hit stun, and then like he can't fast fall during Zair being out unless he fast falls and then he Zairs. But he can just follow up and play that annoying game again. And he's got deceptive. His outright range is worse than Sora's in terms of arcing hitboxes, but his burst range is deceptively large for a character of his size. So he can just do stuff like dash in, double jump cancel Zair, and then go for a random bullcrap. And if he guesses correctly, you can just take a lot of damage. Being off stage against Lucas is also a problem. If you recover high, he can always resort to just like challenging your landings with Zair, going for safe PK freezes or PK fires on your landing to just rack up damage. And if you're forced to recover low, he can PK Thunder you. And he has mix-ups to his PK Thunder too. Like if you try to counter it, he can just slightly angle it upwards and then hit you, come back around and hit you. If you up B and then side B, he can challenge you with PK Thunder. If you side B to ledge quickly or attempt to, he can challenge that with PK Thunder. He can just chip Sora down a lot off stage. And it's scary because all that damage you take matters during ledge trapping when he can just sit there and F-tilt you, forward air kill you, down smash probably will kill you at like 90. All these moves start killing, and then his up throw can just kill you at like 120. So all the damage you take absolutely matters. And because you're slow in the air, your airspeed is slow, he can put a lot of stuff out to just condition where you want to go and then cover it. He is easy to juggle. He only has weaving mix-ups to get away from us with like wave bounce PK fire, B reverse PK fire, magnet to stall, like fast fall nair, fast fall dare, air dodge. And since he's small, an annoying hit sometimes will just be out of range and he'll land. I think this match is 50-50 because another thing Lucas has is like down tilt into F tilt is so good against Sora because his double jump is slow, so he can't get out of it. So he's forced to air dodge at 50. And because of that, Lucas can play around that mix-up and then follow your air dodge and then just keep pressuring you with the same thing over and over. Or go for like, you start respecting it, go for like forward air or F smash. Like Lucas definitely does better than Ness in this matchup, in my opinion. I've been on both sides, so I think I'm pretty apt with it. Yeah. Gimping him is annoying if the Lucas knows how to mix up their PK Thunder 2 recoveries. Going off there to try to hit him is annoying when PK Thunder can just hit you. It hits every 6 frames. The tail will hit you and snare you into PK Thunder 2, and then you take like 45% into a stage tech because you just got to do it unless you SDI properly. Be careful how you spell against Lucas, because if he reads Blizzaga and he absorbs all the shards, he gets back like 42%. PK Fire is annoying to get around because you're slow in the air, and even if you block it, he doesn't lose anything for going for it again. And with his amazing short hop mix-up game, where his short hop fast fall is one of the fastest in the game, and his short hop, his normal short hop, goes really far horizontally, it leads to a lot of annoying mix-ups where is he going to fair, is he going to zair, is he going to peek at fire, is he going to fast fall, is he going to dash into jump cancel zair, dash that kills, it's strong, F tilt's broken. So he has many ways to play neutral, and he has many ways to mix up his neutral options, which annoys Sora when Sora gets hit, because his reward can just be so high and it can be explosive. Same thing with Sora. Like if Sora gets him off stage and goes for a nair read or like a fair read, and he hits Lucas, Lucas has to like use double jump, air dodge, neutral air dodge to slip past him, or he has to fast fall, or forward air or magnet to try to pull you to mess up your nair positioning. So it's definitely explosive. And Lucas's shield is small and easy to poke too. So, yeah. Yep, I definitely think it's a chaotic 50-50. Lucas is better up close than Sora is, but Sora's mid-range game is a little bit better than Lucas's, because Lucas's requires some execution to it. If he wants to really combo the crap out of you, and like short hop back, double jump cancels, they're in. It actually requires execution, so because of that, I think Lucas has slightly worse mid-range, but it evens out. It evens out overall. Alright. Enough EXP. Actually, I have EXP here. Thrust upper is ridiculous. Landing nair is ridiculous. It's kind of like the Fox matchup, but with a better recovery. Actually, I need more exposure. I gotta fight Wiki's Brawler more. Not enough. Pac-Man, this is a slow 50-50 in my opinion. It's slow. It's a slow game. Already went over Peach. I'm gonna put Pichu in +1s. The range differential is annoying. Spell cycling is nice against Pichu. The offense against Pichu, the offense Pichu adds against us is very dangerous. Character just can't get off ledge freely. Character takes so much damage. Pikachu is like a -1. Small T-Jolt dominates neutral. Attempting to recover against Pikachu and Thunder can cover high and low simultaneously. Quick attacking out of situations in ways other characters can't do. Quick attacking off of ledge trapping. This character creates so many situations where it pancakes after every aerial, and because we're small, a lot of the combos we get hit by matter more. Because we're light, a lot of the combos we get hit by matters more. So it can kind of suck when we get hit. Doesn't have a killing aerial though. That matters because we can just back air, up air, nair, fair one, and out trade it. But this character's neutral is better than ours, definitely. And then like a grounded killing 50-50 at like 120, 130 with like dash attack or grab up throw is strong. And this character is kind of similar to Lucas, where the character can just rack up so much damage off stage that it matters a lot. Or outright kill. Not enough EXP. Not enough EXP. Where's Villager at? There it is. It's +1. Spell cycling is still annoying for them to deal with. Lloyd Trap, you can kind of stop the approach with spells. Or the Lloyd approach with Villager, you can kind of stop it with spells. Fair is ridiculous. Fair and backer are ridiculous. It's dealing with their ledge trapping that's kind of scary, but we can juggle them. Even when they pocket out, it's laggy. We can just follow up with the dash attack or get them in another juggle situation. We can go for just normal timeout stuff. We can combo them. We can gimp them because the recovery has a hitbox on it. Plant wants to charge Poison Breath to force an approach, release it, and then try to play a mind game where how are you going to get around Poison Breath without taking a lot of damage? And then the character goes for the trades. Counter puts a wrench in that and gets rid of it. Gets rid of Poison Breath. But this character's CQC isn't bad, but it's not amazing. It's not great. It's good. Spell cycling is really annoying for Plant to deal with. Good kill power, smash attacks. Anti-airs are ridiculous. Beware of Patui mix-ups. The less trapping can be ridiculous. Because of that, like I'm inclined to not put it in +2. So the character does make the neutral reads and gets us into the corner. This character just bleeds damage onto us. Greninja. Local Greninja kind of wrecks me, but I don't feel like I'm being oppressed. I feel like I'm not making the right calls. Because of that, I believe it's like normal 50-50. I just gotta stop sucking sometimes. Let's see. I think it's either here or here. We can juggle Samus even when she down Bs. It's dealing with the ledge trapping and charge shot mix-ups that are annoying. And the grab that's long and kill us at mid-range fairly easily. I think I'll put Samus here. Actually, no, it's chaotic. Ridley. Okay, Ridley. +1. This character's hurt box size is big like Bowser's. And that does result in the character getting comboed. And then off stage, the character's recovery is, how would I put this? It's exploitable for Sora. Some characters can exploit it, others can't. This character is no slouch in neutral. F tilt, down tilt, dash in mix-ups like dash grab, dash in F tilt. This character does take a lot of damage when the character loses neutral, but if they win neutral, like if we're at 0% and they get an up throw, he can just belligerently up air you, short hop up air, and then you can't jump out because your double jump is slow. Unless you double jump and you air dodge, but then you lose 2 resources, and he can just start juggling you freely. And it can be really scary to land against this character, because up tilt, up smash, nair, call out back airs, up airs, stay under you, will just do so much damage to you. This character won't edge guard you, but getting off of the ledge when neutral B mix-ups is such a dominant set play tool that racks up a lot of damage and resets you back off stage, only to get back on ledge and get 2-framed by a down tilt or an F tilt that kills you, specifically F tilt, is ridiculous. It's just that he has to find that opening. We can make it really hard for him to find the opening with spells and proper spacing on neutral on our aerials. Wario, not enough EXP. Jigglypuff is an anti-air check. ZSS is 50-50. It can be really annoying for us to get in range, but if she's not getting in our face, you spell cycle to Blizzaga, and then you get to contest her 0 range by jumping over it, or like crouching and then Blizzaging, or like parry dash attack. She doesn't do a lot of damage per hit, so you can just play that game over and over and over. If she gets cornered, it can suck. She can't freely flip kick out of situations. I said flip kick, flip jump out of situations because our up air is just massive. Because she's light, she can die early to our mix-ups, our Nair 1, Fair 2 mix-ups. So she has to kind of act quickly and make quick hit decisions in those positions or die. We can kind of gimp her if she recovers low with like Nair. But we have to end it because she can just flip jump out of the situation. She'll let me go for like fair 1, 2, 3, Nair 1, 2, 3, and then we just end it. And we rack up damage against her. I said edge guard. We can pressure her off stage, but I don't think we can edge guard her. Sometimes just going for like counters to stop her from zaring you for freely can kind of like mental stack against her and force her to do other stuff. The ledge trapping is where she shines, and one of the reasons why she's not going anywhere other than 50-50. Down smash, side B, neutral B, back air, nair, zair are really good at keeping Sora locked in the corner. And it can get ridiculous because if this character makes the reads, you can explode early from like nair, flip jump, flip kick can kill you below 50. It can just get scary because you're light. She can juggle you with up airs and add on a lot of damage to you. She can also go for edge guards with like run off zair, down B back to stage, or back air, side B. You can kind of counter this stuff. But since she has an additional jump with flip jump, she can delay and wait. I believe it's 50-50 overall. let me see. Pokemon Trainer. I'll do each one individually. Fat disjointed buttons. Up smash out of shield. Up B out of shield at high percent. We can challenge the character's recovery because Psy B. Because with the Psy B, we just counter it. We can challenge low recoveries with Fair and Air. Spell cycling is really good. It's just when you get put in disadvantage, back air is really strong and covers a lot of range and kill early. Forward air strong, kill throws. And charges are going to come out at percents where you're high, where you have a lot of damage tacked onto you anyway. Ivysaur spell cycling is really good. We don't have to respect Razor Leaf. We can just like Nair it, Fair it, spell cycle against it, prevent him from getting confirms off of it, or from getting confirms off of it. This character has good range, and the advantage state is so explosive that it makes it 50-50. This character's neutral's mediocre though. Less trapping and advantage is very strong. So that's definitely the plus sides in the matchup. Squirtle, small Mario that gives up kill confirms for more combo racking. The range is so small, but when the character gets in, the character presses buttons. It's going to be played at percents where we want to rack up damage against Sora, and that damage does matter. But just play very patiently and stuff out the approaches. Yoshi is normal 50-50. Sheik, I think this matchup is -1. Needles are good. A lot of the damage we take against Sheik matters more because you can kill us earlier with reads of like falling needles into like dash up smash, up air drag downs into like up smash on the platform, or down smash can kill. Bouncing fish kills earlier. And this character is so fast, and needles are really good against Sora because we float higher when we get hit by needles, so you can just like do another needles, and what are we gonna do? Waste the double jump to not get needle? Dealing with the frame data can definitely be annoying. It's just that trading is so annoying for Sheik. So when the character is on the ledge getting ledge trapped, it sucks. Oh, when she gets hit by Nair 1, Fair 1 stuff, she's a fast faller too. She has to act and make decisions quickly, or she can get comboed into bad situations entirely. It's just that she's so fast, and we have to play neutral on her terms, which is annoying. I need more EXP in that matchup. Byleth, this character's range is massive. Good burst in buttons, great juggling, less trapping is scary. We can kind of combo Nair Fair off stage carry, so that's why it's not as bad. But this character's kill power for the range they delete or threaten is massive. And stuff like down tilt leads into up air kills, raw back air Fair kills, Nair like fast fall in the mix-ups, like tech situations can kill Sora, or force into back positions, that sweet dashes that kills. It's definitely scary. That's why I put it like a slightly minus. But this character can't escape juggle situations, gets comboed. Now, spell cycling is good like stifle approaches. Yeah. Robin is like, I think the character is chaotic 50-50. We can outlast the spell game with our own spells. It's just that getting hit with Levin Sword and like Thunder or L Thunder or Arc Thunder mix-ups can be very dangerous when Levin Sword is active. Because Levin Sword, they're some of the best disjoints in the game. Some of the best arrow disjoints in the game. It can suck. But Robin's recovery is really, it's hard for this character to recover. And they have a set amount of guesses before wind runs out and they're just forced to die. You just got to be very cautious or careful. Or play really slow. I think because of the durability, putting a cap or putting a halt on a lot of stuff that they do, they can suck. I think I'll put it in slightly. Yeah, I'll put it in slightly disfavored. Not enough EXP here. Rob is going here. Actually, hold on. Chaotic 50-50. Down tilt's ridiculous. Great combos, great buttons. Gyro confirms. We don't really care about the landing of this character. We can still up air and air, Blizzaga, the landing. It's just really annoying for this character to play the game sometimes. But this character can make it annoying for us to play the game. Lucario, not enough EXP. Shulk. The character clicks one button, and then after that, it's really hard for the character to like follow up with anything. So because of that, we get to just like play the straight hit game against Shulk with spells and other stuff, while the character goes them on auto arts. And if the character's not hitting us with the buttons, we can kind of just wait the timer out. But actually gimping the character can be difficult because jump mode goes too high. You know, speed mode bypasses neutral. We just got to keep hitting the character and then make them go to shield art. And then after that, we play the normal like disadvantage game with them. We try to combo them and keep them locked down in those combos, or keep them at the ledge locked down. But Shulk's buttons are very good, so he can play the straight hit game really well with Sora. Not enough EXP. This is -1. Nades are really annoying. This character's hurtbox shifting is ridiculous. The projectiles control a lot of space. We're light, so we can't take a large beating. We need to optimize our combos really well, so nade generation won't just break our combos. What else? I'm thinking. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, dealing with like dash attack burst in is ridiculous. The ledge trapping from this character. This character has so many timing mix-ups, and these timing mix-ups alter the way you're supposed to play neutral against Snake. So it's not a Snake matchup check, it's a player matchup check. And this character won't edge guard you, but this character's ledge trapping can be legendary with all the timing mix-ups. So you have to quickly understand how each Snake player wants to ledge trap you so you can respond accordingly. It's not undoable though, because we have a lot of mix-ups to our combos, and we can call out nade pulls. We can ledge trap him well. It's just getting the hit can be annoying. So yeah, I think Snake is a -1. I also need more exposure myself, but from the Snakes I fought like 8 different Snakes. It can be a pain. So yeah, Rosalina. I don't think this matchup is like +1, or I think this matchup is chaotic 50-50. Lunar landing mix-ups, dealing with short hop mix-ups, dealing with attack cancel mix-ups where like Rosalina will down tilt and then like jump nair, and like while Luma down tilt and cross up nair. Dealing with this character's juggling is annoying. Dealing with this character's ledge trapping, that can be ridiculous, is annoying. Juggling from up airs can be annoying. Star bits during mid range can be annoying because they're transcendent and go through spells, or they can just stop you from casting your spells. Hitting Luma, like getting rid of Luma, is definitely your chance to go in and shine, to make this tall, floaty character pay by juggling them. But when Luma is active, the character becomes, there's so many mix-ups you have to take account of, so it becomes a player check. And this character's combo game can be ridiculous with attack canceling, dash attack, loops, and stuff of that nature. Gravitational pull is annoying to deal with because it kind of stops your spells from chipping down Luma, which is what you want to do. So you're forced to play in the range where Rosalina wants to play. It's not bad. You can definitely do it. Fair 1 and 2 do good work against Luma. And you can kind of stay in front of Rosalina and pressure nair 1, fair 1, mix it up. Thankfully, the character dies early, and the recovery has no hitbox, so you can just swing away off stage with the right reads. You can also ledge trap Rosalina pretty easily, because if Rosalina snaps to the ledge, You can just go off the stage and like back your Luma and then kill Luma, or keep looping a cycle where Luma's dying. If you are able to extend your advantage in that way. So yeah, I think it's a chaotic 50-50. Rosalina also has a hard time getting out of juggles. So yeah, you go to the ledge, and then you just ledge trap and hit Luma, hit her, and you keep looping them in that cycle forever. I need more EXP here. Terry is a chaotic at 50-50. This character's buttons are ridiculous, and does a lot of damage. Stuff like Nair out of shield, fast fall, and the F tilt. If you don't do anything, and like Buster Whip does like 50. Falling Nair and like up tilt power gazer does damage to us. Does a lot of damage to us. This character's buttons are just really good. A lot of damage, safe mix-ups. Thankfully, though, this character's recovery doesn't instantly snap to the ledge. So this character can recover high, can recover mid-stage or low. You can cover all of them with something. You want to find out how Terry's recovering and then go off stage, Nair 1, Nair 2, and then just carry them off the stage and get rid of them. You can kind of juggle Terry kind of in neutral, unless they use Crack Shoot to just go away and burst away. Definitely a volatile 50-50, because the confirms Terry has when Go are active, if you don't kill him before that, is ridiculous. And the damage output before that is ridiculous, and the kill power is still pretty respectable too. So, yeah. I think Sonic is a chaotic 50-50 or a -1. -1 or -0.5. Like Faraga pressures spin dash. Blizzaga pressures spin dash if they're just charging it. But this character is so fast and can definitely play the timeout clock with Sora that it kind of equals out. And this character's damage output's ridiculous. This character's like ledge trapping is pretty strong. This character can just like YOLO S-smash sometimes, cross up airs. Exploiting Sonic in disadvantage is also quite difficult because this character has a lot of mix-ups in disadvantage. Thankfully, though, this character can't really edge guard us. He has to kill us honestly during neutral or on ledge trapping, which is important. That's very important. I still think it's chaotic 50-50 or -0.5. I put it as -0.5 because I haven't fought many Sonics and I need more exposure. Zelda, okay. Phantom's annoying, but character struggles to do with Nair fair. On shield when it's spaced. You have options to like, sometimes you should just run up and just counter Phantom. So the hitbox will come out and the hitbox will kill Zelda if she's trying to run it to get stuff. If Phantom's been fully charged. Character can't really deal with your juggling. The ledge chopping is annoying for Zelda. You can spell cycle to annoy her. Character's light. You can Nair fair off the stage easily unless she up B's back to the stage. It's just that Zelda doesn't really have a reliable way to approach Sora without Phantom. So when you're playing in mid-range, like in 3 character moves away, she has to commit the initial dashing, dash attacking, jabbing, F smashing, and playing those games in just down tilts and F tilts, which are good buttons. But she obviously needs Phantom to really make you suffer. Killing her during recovery is annoying when she up B's. So you'll likely just stay on stage and go for F tilt 2 frames. Inkling. Low profiling is annoying, but it's nothing we can't handle. Spell cycling can help with that. The character can't kill us as reliably as other characters. You have to play neutral more than that on average. Character's not really going to edge guard us. Has to like ledge trap us. Go for up throw, up air stuff. Back air is annoying, but we can definitely play outside of that range and then burst down or play a mix-up game. Gimping them is a little annoying because side B can be refreshed after they get hit, and up B is just so fast. So we're likely going to go for safe 2 frames and safe ledge trapping, which works wonders on the character anyway. We fit. Put it in plus 0.5. It's the buttons that really matter. Or it's the buttons that really determine this matchup. This character's buttons are awkward, and we have all these safe, disjointed, easily to understand moves that we can just wall her out with. Planking on the ledge is not a very good thing against Sora, because you'll give us a chance to cycle to the spell you don't like the most, or set up ledge trap situations. Dealing with the character in neutral is not as bad, because despite the great hurtbox shifting, the character can't contest our range when we swing. They have to stay outside of the range constantly and salute the sun salutation, or header, or down tilt, hurtbox shift, crouch under it, and sooner or later something will hit. But when this character has deep breathing active, they can kind of go YOLO mode and do 60% damage extensions and go crazy. We can kind of edge guard this character too, because buttons aren't fat enough to stop us from doing Nair 1, Fair 2 stuff off stage. Nair 1, Nair 2, Fair 1, Fair 2. So I think I'll put in a +1 because of that. Dealing with the neutral, when deep breathing becomes active, just spell cycle, don't even interact, play defensively. You should be okay. The character also becomes easier to combo because they become more fast fallier in deep breathing mode. So yeah. -1. We have to find a way to get in on the arms. When we do, we don't want to let her escape. We want to kick her off the level and then keep her in the corner as long as possible and not let her escape. If she is playing neutral with us, we're technically losing. Ram is so good at just choking up space. Dragon Arm is reasonably strong. You just gotta find a way to get in on this character. It's -1 because dealing with the edge guarding aspects with Ram it's so crazy. This character has one of the strongest advantage states in the game that is so safe. A character as light as Sora, it matters a lot when every hit is hitting you. When every move, every hitbox that's coming out is hitting you. It matters a lot. Sephiroth, I think I'm going to put this matchup as a... Sephiroth has an annoying time dealing with spells. Obviously, we want to be past the middle point of F tilt range, where we can just pressure whip down tilt, abuse our short hop, delayed, back air, turn around, up aerial, and we want to force the character to respect us and get up stage control where we can just keep swinging at them. It's getting them to do that that's difficult, because this character will definitely, when F tilt range is more of in middle of the blade, they can click side B, neutral B, back air, short out, back air, forward air. We can kind of parry this if we can guess when they're going to click the button and then dash in. But other than that, we kind of have to respect it unless we crouch. Crouching is what really makes this matchup annoying for Sephiroth. It just makes us harder to hit. And it's a bad thing when Wing comes out, because when Wing comes out, everything starts killing earlier, and going for pressure off stage against Sephiroth becomes so annoying unless we decide to just sit out there and counter up B by a ledge snap to force him to up B again. Dealing with the character's ledge trapping is also scary, because down smash can cover a lot of the ground we need to cover. F tilt's one of the safest ledge trapping tools in the game, and it can just kind of suck when it comes to landing, because we're floaty, and fair and back air and side B will find their marks. Dealing with forward air off stage is also ridiculous as well. Dealing with side B off stage is also kind of ridiculous as well. And down air to just 2 frame, if you're recovering low and you're not mixing up your recovery heavily, can suck. Scintilla callouts against up B or side B can result in deaths at like 70 or 80 above. When wing becomes active, it becomes a lot more annoying because the character's mobility becomes so quick. Thankfully, the character is more fast fallier and can die from Nair 1, fast fall Nair 2, up air, F smash confirms well. So it's not bad for Sora in any way. In my opinion, I think it's a chaotic 50-50. Wolf, normal 50-50. You can play neutral with him. He short hops around and he mixes in fast falls with it. He uses Blaster to condition you, but you just play slow. You just play slow and patient until he has to move around you. Then you swat at him. Then you challenge his hitboxes. You want to let's trap him. Edge guarding him can be a tad bit of a 50-50 sometimes. If he wants to just go for side B, you can kind of counter in response to that and just delete him. Or if he doesn't do it and goes low, you can Nair fair him, up B him, and just rack up damage on him. But it's safer to go for ledge traps against him, though, which are really effective. Since he's a fast faller, Nair 1 and Fair 1, Fair 2 loops and stuff like that do a lot to him. So you can definitely play that game and play a normal 50-50 with him. But he does have kill confirms of his own, like falling forward air and the turnaround, short hop, or full hop back air that can kill early. He's not bad in the matchup, in my opinion. Luigi. Spell cycling is so good against him. If he decides not to approach, Blizzaga will likely shield poke him, and it can just lead to more damage. We won't really Nair fair 1-2 loop him because of Luigi Tornado, but we can bait that out. This character also has a hard time recovering. We can just Nair 1, fair 1, loop him, and carry him off the stage, and it can suck for him. But this character's conversion game is ridiculous. This character's kill power is ridiculous. This character's grab is ridiculous. So if he does get a hit on you, it can suck. You just play really patiently and really, really slow. Where is Mithra at? Did I even do Mithra? I don't think Mithra's on this one, so alright. Mithra's -1, or Pithra's -1. Mithra's fast, dominating buttons in neutral, free juggling. All the damage the character doesn't do, you can quickly switch to power during juggling and make up for that with like strong single hits to condition you. Or when you're at 80 or 70 and you're on the ledge, you go to Pyra, and all of a sudden Pyra's buttons become a lot more ridiculous in the corner with nowhere to run with all that range and good frame data for their kill power. The problem in this matchup is if this character makes miscalculations during neutral, you Nair fair them off the stage, or you push them off of the stage where they're at severe risk of being edgeguard cheesed. And they have to play an honest game during ledge trapping too, which you can do relatively well. I put it in -1, in my opinion. This is a chaotic 50-50. You can outrange electric. You can spell cycle against Kazuya. Edgeguarding Kazuya is easy, despite the mix-ups. The character's damage per hit is just so massive. And the character, again, electric, and the kill confirms kill below 100, or at 100. Maximum like 120. So you can't make a lot of mistakes against this character, but this character also can't make a lot of mistakes against you. It's very volatile, back and forth, 50-50 in my opinion. The character can also just toss out really strong single-hit kill moves when you're around like 80 and kill you. Like back A, quarter circle forward, hold A. It's just dangerous. Steve is another 50-50. Steve has a hard time against the spell cycling. Thundaga goes through blocks. Blizzaga walls out the area in which Steve can approach. Faraga's annoying. You can just kind of fair 1, fair 2, nair 1, nair 2, nair 3, fair 3, blocks, back air, down tilt, F tilt them, and Steve has to guess when you're going to press the button against them to challenge you. You can counter cart and kill Steve at like 60 if he's in the cart, or if Alex is in the cart. It's actually kind of ridiculous. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Let me see if there's any placings I want to move. I think Palu's like here now that I think about it. Who's moving down? I think Corrin can definitely move down. Those aerials are too darn good. Kill power is consistent too. Who else can move down? Who else can be moved? I think this is a chaotic 50-50. I think Ryu is just like a normal 50-50. Actually, hold on. Put him up here. We have projectiles to do a fireball. We can clink fireball. If the fireball is the slow one, we can just like counter it, short out counter, fade back. Can't really punish it. But his Shoryu, like you just have to DI that out, down and out, and hope you don't die early. His up close buttons, because he has a shield breaker tool, like Ken has a shield breaker tool too, but his is just like forward A hold, and they can just break a shield. If you shield it, you're forcing it to you shielding the second it too. So it's ridiculous. He has his differences, but he's slower, but like he's better at neutral in my opinion. It's alright. Who else can move? Let's see. He can stay. Ooh, wait a minute. There's two more. Ha ha ha. Get over here. You are definitely a chaotic 50-50. When Roy gets in, he can make us explode. But thankfully, he gets gimped. He can be edge guarded. He can be juggled. His frame data is ridiculous, though, and his strength for his frame data is also ridiculous. But he doesn't have the range, as much range as like Chrom does. Chrom can just space his stuff at the tip and get the same amount of reward, where Roy has to be in your face to do that. That means a lot, because it means if we trade with him at the tip of our range, we can likely beat him out and then like continue stringing forward air and nairs, or like spacing back airs, and it's kind of annoying for him to deal with during neutral. Falco, I think this is a kind of 50-50 because his combo game is ridiculous, but ours can be. And especially since his recovery is kind of frail, and sometimes he just has to use his double jump and then land on the platform, or side B, middle recovery, or go low. We can cover all of it with something. Spells are pretty nice against him because how laggy down B is. If it doesn't reflect, we can combo him really well because he's light. So nair one, fair one, and then like up airs do a lot of work against him. Or just do F smash sometimes, like make sure he's not air dodging, neutral air dodging recklessly. We have good buttons. You just gotta avoid his combo starters. His left trapping is really good. Forward air, low profiles. Yeah, it's a volatile 50-50 in my opinion. Yeah, I believe that is about it. So let me just cut it here.